Hey, what's up guys? So since last time I have gotten my steel making machine working here. Uh, I can't remember exactly at what state it was. I think before I didn't have the burning box or anything in place. And I also didn't have the item emitter sensor. But I added those in and it works really well. I've had it running for 2 stacks basically. So this is actually the second stack I've gotten out of it. I already used the first stack of steel for other stuff. But it works really well. I have no problems with it. There's no risks or anything involved with it, which is really nice. It has a couple automatic shutoffs, one for the temperature threshold and then another for when the steel gets below 1. So essentially when it gets to no items, I think, in the hopper, which means that there will be 1 unit of steel in the crucible at least at all times. So, after it runs through a stack, technically it will... Well, technically I've already filled a buffer, so it'll always do a stack from now on, but, there's always going to be 1 steel left over each time in that crucible, so, that's sort of the downside of it, I guess. There's just going to be something in there, but it's not a huge deal. I don't really care that much. So that works really well. I'm really happy with it. The iron setup is, I think, still running. Actually, it's been running the entire time I've been playing, so it's just been happily pumping out stacks of iron for me at a nice constant rate. Oh, actually, I should probably just chuck some more charcoal in there to make sure it, gets as much as it can out of there. I'm basically just gonna let it burn through every single piece of whatever that sand is, the granitic mineral sand, so that I can have as much iron as I want. So that's all good there. I also started making galvanized steel tools because they actually have a little bit more durability. They have 1.5 times as much durability, so they have like 760 something thousand technically, or no, sorry, 76,000 durability technically, which is really 768 like block breaking durability, I guess you could call it. But it's a 1.5 times increase regardless over regular steel, which is really nice, and it only costs a tiny amount of zinc. Not that, even if it cost a whole unit of zinc for every single tool, I wouldn't care, because zinc is gotten out of, I think, what is it called? Yeah, sphalerite, which is just loaded all over the nether. You can get tons of it, even without fortune, and because I do have fortune, it's extremely trivial to get. Oh, I'm also working on, hold on, I'll show you in a second. Let me switch the input to this. I'm trying to get a platinum wire out of this wire mill. Is this not running? I don't know what's going on. Oh, it just takes a long time. Yep, so what I have set up over here is a dynamo. Well, first, actually, I replicated that sort of same setup over here from here. So I made a gearbox and an axle, and I have it so that I can sort of switch the outputs between whatever side I want to use. That way I don't have to, make a bunch of dedicated steam engines for each specific machine. I can just kind of swap it to whatever I want. So this is going into a dynamo, which converts rotational energy into electricity. And I'm using the electricity to power an electromagnet. And the electromagnet is powering a magnetic separator, which allows me to refine specific ores in a different way than you would normally do it with a centrifuge. So, for example, with pyrolusite, you can either centrifuge it to get 9 chances of 10% tiny refined bromargyrite, hematite, and chromite, and then you're also going to get a guaranteed 9 tiny pyrolusite, which is essentially just 1 refined pyrolusite. But if you do it in the magnetic separator, you instead lose the chance at hematite, I think. Yeah. So you lose the chance at hematite, but you also get 18 rolls for 6%. So it's 18 rolls at 6% each roll to get a tiny refined bromargyrite and a chromite, and then you also get a bunch of rolls of pyrolusite. So in the end, you end up with a statistically better chance to get bromargyrite, chromite, and definitely pyrolusite. I don't really care about the hematite that much. That's just iron, and obviously I'm loaded with iron. I can always go get more very easily. So this is one of those recipes where I'm going to say it's definitely better to magnetic separate it. Some other recipes, or some other minerals rather, might be sort of dependent on your use case. And I think one of those might be like copper, for example. So if you centrifuge copper, you get nickel, cobaltite, and gold. Whereas if you just separate it, you don't get that chance of gold, but you get a better chance of everything else. So if you, for some reason, I guess, are low on gold, it's better to centrifuge it. but in my case, it is better to... Why can I not sleep? There we go. Yeah, in my case, it's better to magnetically separate it because gold is just everywhere in the nether. And I can just... At a certain point, even though I have a what do you call it? A fortune pick, at a certain point I can just bring a silk touch pick in there, grab all that gold ore, and then use a dynamite on it if I really wanted to, and I have it added here just so I can remember. And that dynamite gives you fortune 5, so if I really cared about gold, I could specifically just shoot for that. And also there's gold all over the overworld as well, so, you know, I'm not too fussed about losing the gold. And I think also gold is pretty trivial. Maybe I already ran through the gold here. Oh no, it's here. So yeah, when you centrifuge gold as well, you get it. Oh, never mind. I thought you got more than you actually do. I mean, either way, gold is ridiculously easy to get. I'm not really that concerned about it. So that's what has been happening here. So it's not too much different from last time. I just kind of got a couple things set up so I could move forward. Pretty much all this is just galvanized steel. So that's all those machine parts, really. Nothing too crazy or too different from what I was already doing. Let me turn this off. So yeah, the reason I actually even did this in the first place is so that I could refine this pyrolusite to get the chromite out of it. Mostly, actually, it's for the pyrolusite itself. It's not really the chromite, because I don't need a huge amount of chromium. I already have some. But the reason I need the pyrolusite anyway is for stainless steel, which is going to be a huge part of everything coming up. So it's going to be used for acids and for the distillation tower, which I should add to my NEI. Where is it? Distillation tower. Tower parts. There we go. So yeah, this takes a significant amount of stainless steel. I can't remember exactly how much, but it's something like 100 something like full units of stainless steel, so definitely a lot. Here, let me combine all this. There we go. Just to save some space. I could probably replace these with steel chests, but that's okay. I'm not really too fussed right now. So yeah, actually let me put this willow log away as well. So the reason I was making those platinum wires is to... Oh, wait. Where did I put them? Oh no, I left them in that chest. That's right. I put them here. Yes. So I need these for an electrolyzer, which will allow me to get tin as well, because tin is sort of annoying to get out of kesterite and stanite. And I also have I refined cassiterite, which is much better. It's a 1-to-1 cassiterite to tin, as long as you electrolyze it. So that's what I'm sort of working on now. So let me get started on that. Oh, actually, hold on. Before I do that, I think I need something. Okay, yeah. So I need tin cables, which means I need rubber. And to get rubber, I need a coagulator. So that means I need to make more stainless steel. Yeah, I definitely need to make more stainless steel. So I've already made some to get this bathing pot, which is how you make the galvanized steel. You just basically you make zinc in here, you melt it, and then you pour it with a faucet into the table, and then you just kind of use this as if you would, as if you were using a ceramic bowl, for example. But anyway, so I need stainless steel. To get stainless steel, you need chromite or chromium, manganese, and invar and iron. So it's technically, I think it is 6 iron, 1 nickel, 1 chromium, and 1 manganese. So let's get. Then you get 9 ingots out of it, which is really nice. So it's primarily it's made of iron. It's just you need like 1 manganese, 1 nickel, 1 chromium. So overall, not too bad. And the pyrolusite actually that I'm making is exactly what I need to get to that manganese. There's a better way to refine this later on. You do 1 pyrolusite with hydrochloric acid into manganese chloride, and then you electrolyze that at a... You could go above this, but it's 64 EU per tick, which is basically the max for LV. So that's technically a low voltage recipe, but I prefer to do it into medium voltage because it's just such a pain in the ass to hit that 64 because the conversion ratio is like really, really specific on the dynamo. So it's basically, you could see that the efficiency is 68.75 efficiency, which is, you know, it's just too much of a pain in the ass to get exactly the amount of rotation units you need into that. So I just will usually wait until I have a MV electrolyzer to do this recipe. And also because pyrolusite is so easy to get and you don't really need a whole lot of it, I'm not overly fussed about it. Oh, actually, I made a mortar just for this specific spot over here as well, because I was using it so much. Let's, we need one more. I don't know why it's happening. My scroll wheel is a little busted there. For some reason, if I scroll like too many things, it like tries to suck up the whole stack. Like if I can do it like really slowly, but if I do it like all, oh, it's not happening now. So I look like a liar, but you know, it was happening. So yeah, let me refine this into an actual manganese, what do you call it? A manganese ingot, or just anything that is one unit, and then I will start making that stainless steel. Come on, there we go. Yep, this shouldn't take too long. I can't remember what the melting point of manganese is, but it's not too bad as far as I can remember. Get my tongs. There we go. So it should do one ingot, and then it should also have rods worth. Yep, because I already did it once, and I have another rod, so yeah, right there. Not too bad. All right, and then I need 6 iron. I need 1 nickel, and that should be everything. Nickel. There we go. 6 iron, 1 nickel, and manganese. Manganese goes there. Where is that? Oh, there we go. It looks exactly like an iron ingot. Or maybe it's like very slightly... Yeah, it's very slightly brighter than an iron ingot. Oh, I guess it's like pink almost. I don't know. So let me put this in here. And then heat that all up. There we go. Alright, so while it's heating up, actually I'm going to put this charcoal over there, because it's running a little low. It's annoying. There we go. I guess I could put a hopper with a barrel and then just put the stuff in the barrel, but you know, whatever. Who cares? Oh, and then let me get this refined copper at least moved out. I'm gonna end up with so much copper because of this. Not that I'm complaining too much. It's a good problem to have for sure. All right, there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna need 1 unit's worth of bolts. I'm just gonna make basically 8 bolts because that's 1 unit, and I don't want to have any like leftovers. So I'll do 8 bolts. I will do the rest as... Oh no, I need 2 rods. Actually, I think I might need to add like 1 more stainless steel into here. Ah, no, actually, no, I do not. Alright, that turned off at the perfect time actually. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then I need, I think for the electrolyzer, it's a, or no, not the autoclave. This is, oh no, that's a galvanized steel machine casing? Oh no, I'm doing the coagulator, that's right. Stainless steel machine casing. So yeah, I need long stainless steel rods. 1, 2, and then I can do the rest as plates. Should get 5 out of this. Or, wait, how many do I have on me? Oh. I don't know. I have no clue. Whoops. Alright. Yeah, so it's like this. Get 1 more plate. And then the 2 rods, and I will use my brand new wrench. Get that. Oh, you know what? I need to turn these into screws. That's okay. Let me turn this back on. Come on. Turn on. There we go. So these go in the lathe, and then I need to change the gear. Does this gear go to this one? Yeah, it does. I need the gear from over here. So I'll change the gearing to do that. That way there's no energy going to that. And then we'll just wait for that to go. This is still churning things out. Oh, something to note about the electromagnet. So it's a little confusing for this one. Let me just see. I don't know why caps lock's on. So it's a little confusing, I guess, because you see the efficiency is 100%, but it says it only gives you 16 magnetic units per tick, even though the input is 32 EU. But the reason it is like that is because there's two poles on the magnet, just like in real life. So you have the South Pole and the North Pole, and both of these have 16 magnetic units. So you could have one magnetic machine down there, or both of them will run at the same time. So one here and one above, but both of them will run. So it's important to keep note of that, so you don't end up wasting a bunch of energy running a couple magnets that you don't actually need. I can't remember if there's really anything that uses magnetic units that way. Oh, actually, yeah, never mind. The polarizer can actually use that. So the polarizer is something that you need to make like magnetic steel or magnetic iron rods. Pretty much just to magnetize stuff. So it's like for specific machines, you might need a magnetic iron rod or whatever. I can't specifically remember what machine. Maybe even the magnet itself or the magnetic separator. One of those requires it. So yeah, that's what makes that. And also, magnetic iron or magnetic steel tools will automatically suck items into your inventory. So like a magnetic steel pickaxe will put the blocks directly into your inventory whenever you mine them, which is really nice to have. That's what I usually go for, actually, especially with axes. But I discovered that the zinc coated steel ones, the galvanized steel ones, actually give you a little more durability. So I probably won't do that this time because I don't foresee needing that magnetic ability, really. We'll see. But it's a good option to have regardless. Let me put this here. There we go. And it's already done, actually. Holy crap. It's very fast. Alright. Sorry, the bolts. And I also got a bunch of stainless steel dust that I can use for something else later on. Alright, so for this coagulator, I think that's actually all I need. So it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, what is this? Hammer, screwdriver, wrench. Okay. Wrench, screwdriver, hammer. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to put this here. Wait, where does the coagulator output? Bottom. Okay. Where's my wrench? Oh, it's my inventory. Let's get this. I'll put it up one. Like, okay. I'm just an idiot. Good lord. Okay, I'll put it there, and then I think it takes liquids out from the top. Yes, it does. Okay, so I can put a barrel on top, and then I'll put an item barrel on the bottom, which means I'm going to need some more iron. I'll go take it out of my iron stash over here. That. Oh, actually, how much fuel does this have? I'll put a little bit more in there. Oops. There you go. Alright. Let me put this iron in here, and then light this up. And I will get my pincers ready. I need 4 wood. There we go. I just need to turn this into that iron. So 1, 2. Let me go grab some more wood also for my output chest here, because I ran the buzzsaw before. See how my storage is doing. Holy shit. Getting a lot. Alright. Chromite, 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 chromite. Unfortunately, I have to wait to refine this chromite any further. It uses a MV electrolyzer, but we'll get there. Pyrolusite, pyrolusite, pyrolusite. It's a lot of it. But I think it's done, actually. I think that was the last batch of pyrolusite. Perfect. And I'll put that here. Resort that there. Give it a little more room. Okay. So I need... Oh, I need another barrel, actually. That, and then that goes there. Saw, soft hammer, that. I need to get the other one. Where's the other one? There it is. Put that there. Oh, it's the other way around. Okay. So this will give me rubber. Actually, I'm going to wait to put that there, probably. Because it ends up giving you rubber chips, I think. And I don't want rubber chips. I want, like, the actual rubber bars. So I'll put this, like... Put it, like, here. And do I have a jug down? Oh, if I have a jug that doesn't have, like, shit in it. Probably not, but I could dump this, probably. This is just currant juice, and I don't need it. Do I have a... Where's my garbage can? I have a garbage can somewhere. Where do I have it? Oh, here. Can I just dump this in there? I just want to, like, void this crap. Do I have a funnel, maybe? I do have a funnel. Okay, this will help me dump shit out. Really? How do I... I have no idea how to get this crap out of here. Maybe I can pour it in there? Or, where's that bowl? Maybe I can pour it in the bowl? Yeah, okay, yeah. That's one way to do it. Okay, so the reason I want this is to act as like a bigger bucket. So I'm going to take this rubber here, basically. Or this resin, rather, and then you juice it. And then you can take it with a jug. And let me get another funnel. Actually, I'll just get the one that I put over here, because obviously it does not work. And then I will put it on the barrel and use the jug on it, and that will slowly coagulate into rubber chips. And then I'm going to take the rubber chips and I'm going to turn them into a bar, and then I'll use the bar as like the base item in the barrel. It's pretty trivial to get rubber this way. I probably could have even gotten rubber earlier for like the pipes down there, and that way they wouldn't burn, but you know, it's not that huge of a deal. Oh, of course it's just pooping them out of the bottom. Okay. Do I have another resin bag? I just wanted to see if I could preload this with more, but I don't think I can. That's fine. So yeah, I'll just wait for this to do its thing. I guess I'll just put this here for now, and then I will swap the rubber chips. And the reason I even needed to do that in the first place, let me remove it from there, is for the electrolyzer. Specifically for these cables, so you need the rubber sheets, which I think are just rubber bars, or you can cast them in there if you're really careful. You have to be extremely careful with rubber because it like evaporates pretty quickly. Yeah, its melting point is 410, and it's whoops, I hit the full screen button there. So yeah, the melting point of rubber is 410, and the boiling point is 820, so you really only have like 410 Kelvin to work with there. So I wouldn't recommend doing it too much. I would say go for the laminator as soon as you can, or if you're using a low tier burning box, it's probably fine. Or if you have one of these, you can, you know, swap the temperatures around and give yourself a little bit of safety with automatic shutoff. That's definitely a good way to do it. Oh, here's the last rubber I need for this. I'm gonna grab it and then turn it into a bar. Perfect. Do this, do that. I think you can recraft that. Yep. Okay. So yeah, it's just better to have the rubber bar. It's like a nice round unit to have, where it's not too big, but it's you know, compact enough. All right. So while that goes, what else can I make? Oh yeah, I wanted to. All right. I should have pre-made that tin ingot that I need, or the tin wires. And actually, I'm going to do 2... No, I'll do 1 tin, and I think lead wires are equivalent to tin. I just want to move this out by 1, basically, so I'll end up losing, I don't know, like 1 EU. Let's see. Are these ultra low voltage? No, these are just low voltage. Cable. Let's see. I need LV cables. There's a way to sort these, like, by their voltage. I'm too lazy and I just go from the bottom up. Yeah, so lead cables are actually a bit better than tin, which I'm surprised. Tin is like super low voltage. Interesting, okay. So yeah, anyway, the lead cables can handle 64 EU, which is like the max for low voltage, and they have an amperage of 1, this specific type of lead cable, which means that they can have 1 energy producing device on the line. So that's what amperage stands for here. So if I had this double lead cable, I could have like 2 dynamos or whatever. The next one, 4 dynamos. You know, it just works that way. And then there's 1 loss of EU per length of cable. So, you know, it goes into the cable, it loses 1, and that's it. So I'm not going to be too fussed about that. I'm getting like 40 something EU out of this because it's running at max speed essentially. So it's getting 64 rotation units, and it's turning to 44 EU, and I'll lose 1, so it'll be 43. I don't think that's going to kill me or anything. It's just, you know, it'll give me some flexibility to add more machines onto that cable, sort of the same way I can do this with the rotation. You know, it'll just let me disconnect and connect whatever machines I need. So it will be quite nice to have that. So I'm going to get a lead and a tin. Actually, before I do this, I want to check, because I think this may actually make soldering alloy. I want to make sure. Oh no, okay, it's antimony and tin. Good. Alright, so I'll get 1 of each of these and turn them both into cables. And actually, this is already melted, and that's also already melted. Where is my pincers? So I'll grab that and grab that. And I should have started warming up my boilers beforehand, but that's okay. Oh, and another thing I did just offhand, I went into the Nether and I got some of that, what the fuck? Okay. I got some of those warped wood things. I forget what they're called, like warped mushroom woods. I got a bunch of that so I can put it in the sawmill. And I was thinking, instead of doing like I guess a standard kind of factory theme, maybe I could do like a mix of a botanical kind of theme with that warped wood. I don't know. Maybe even just for like a specific area, like for the tree farm or whatever this is going to be called, the cactus farm, I guess, like the biofuel kind of area. Maybe I can use that for the theme there, just to kind of spice things up. So I grabbed a bunch of that just to kind of have it in case I want to do that. But we shall see. It was actually pretty interesting. I was looking at what the products that you could make from some of those items that you get from those things, because they're not like regular trees. They're sort of like nether warts, I guess, is what they would be considered. But they produce this warped wart blocks. So they're like instead of leaves, they have these. And these drop down when you cut the trunk. And these actually can be fermented for a significant amount of biomass. So I was looking into how I could farm these. There's a vanilla way to do it, and I think that uses like TNT duplication, and I'm not too keen on that. It's like a little too cheaty for me, I think. I mean, obviously, I think the cactus farm is like pushing the limit there, but I think TNT duplication is just kind of retarded, in my opinion. So I don't think I'll do that, but I'm sure at some point, if I get like robots going, is this like completely done? Yeah, I will. I think this actually, oh, never mind. The centrifuge at least needs to run, so I do need to set that up. There we go. I think I have some materials that I need to process, yeah. So yeah, anyway, what was I even saying? I can't even remember. Oh yeah, I was thinking like if I get to robots, I could have them auto farm those trees potentially. And that way I get wood for charcoal and just for wood, and I'll also get that stuff for biomass. I think that would be a pretty efficient setup, to be honest with you. And that way I kind of bypass having to make like a forestry farm, because I think robots are pretty trivial for me to work with. I hate forestry farms. So yeah, that, I think it would be pretty cool to have that. I could really just do it with one robot. So something to sit on, I guess. I don't think I have too much to process here. Yeah, let's run for a little while. Alright, so I have this stuff, which is actually perfect. I don't need to do the platinum wires, I just need to do the lead in the tin. Correct? What am I don't need a diamond, I need this tin cable, yeah. Okay, so let me turn this down to, I don't know, like 550 or something. That way, it'll give me like a good amount of temperature buffer. Hello? There we go. Actually, this is already... Oh, come on. There's no way. Oh, it doesn't... I hate rubber. It doesn't make an even unit when you do this. That's really stupid. Okay. I don't know how much is left in there. That's the problem. Yeah, it doesn't even tell you. That's really obnoxious. Whatever. I guess I can just, while I'm waiting, add more resin. Of course. There's only 2 in there. Get that. Put it in there. Okay. Whatever. I mean, I tried. At least I have the tin wire so I can make the electrolyzer while I wait. Where is it? Electrolyzer. So I need a galvanized steel machine casing, which I think I can actually just make straight up. Oh no, I need 2 steel bars, or whatever they're called, the steel long rods. See how much iron I got. Very happy with the amount of iron. It'll probably keep me held over for quite a while. Alright, put these... Oh, you know what? Some rubber's going to be burnt off. That's the problem. Oh, well. Whatever. I can just see how much I can get out of this. If I can get 2 more plates, I'll be thrilled. Probably not, though. Of course, it doesn't even get me to a plate. Jesus. How much is a rubber bar worth? I feel like this has to be a pretty similar amount. Rubber bar. 1 rubber plate, or rubber sheet? No, it's a regular rubber sheet. Come on, man. That's so stupid. Double rubber sheet. Alright, this is for the cutter. How much? I guess if I do it in a extruder, I can get rubber sheets that way. I feel like I'm just gonna end up doing this. This is a way better... Yeah, okay, hold on. Low heat extruder. Let's see. Did I already have that in my list? Maybe I did. Actually, that's not too bad. Never mind. I thought this was worse than it was. It's 1 diamond dust, which I think I have loads of. Yeah. And I think you can also shred that afterwards and get the diamond dust back. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I might just do this, because this is, like, significantly more efficient in terms of rubber, and I think also I'll be able to use this for, like, other materials, like copper, copper, arsenic. I'm not going to do it with arsenic, but just curious, like, what materials are actually usable for this. Brass actually would be good. Bronze, too? Oh, shit. Okay. I thought there was like a... Oh wait, is this... No, this is all low heat extruder. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, I thought this was a much more limited system, because it's most metals I thought needed the higher tier extruders, which is like way limited. Extruder. I think that uses tungsten, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is all tungsten carbide, actually, which is even worse than regular tungsten to get. But yeah, I mean, that's fantastic. I'll definitely make this. I should have been doing this the whole time, actually. Oh, shit. Let me get the bar out, at least. Well, I don't really know how much rubber is in there. I'll turn that into, like, bolts or something, and then just grab it that way. Whatever. I guess I'll just put these here. Is this even useful for anything? Like, does anything use a rubber bolt? No. I think that's just a stupid Greg thing that doesn't have any value. Amazing. See, even that, I think, incurs some loss, which is kind of dumb. Whatever. It is what it is. I'll turn this back up to steel temperatures. 2150, that's fine. Get my 2 steel. Actually, well, now that I need this. Okay, so I need. Ow. Well, that was rubber evaporating and damaging me. Always a fun time. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's put that in there. Turn this back on. And then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, which I already have. Robust steel, which is fine, and I need 2 more of those, so put those 2 in. So I need 4 rods, and the rest need to be whatever those are, gears. So I need 2 gears, 2 rods, or 4 rods rather. Yeah, be careful when you evaporate stuff in there. I think it just took off like half my health, and it probably damaged my armor, so you know, don't do what I do. Just gotta wait a minute. Actually, while that's going, let me see if this centrifuge is done. It certainly is. I really need to set up a piston system for this. Or just a lever that controls all of those. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, that should be everything. Yep. So, 2 of these need to get turned into zinc. Oh, there's not enough zinc. Of course. That's probably, I think I brought zinc over with me even. Yeah, I did. D1, probably. What is the melting point of this? Or the boiling point? Ah, yeah, I don't, what's the density of this? Ah, it's probably enough. Yeah, it is. Alright, so I can do 2 of these rods. Alright, and then I can make that electrolyzer now. Galvanized steel machine casing, so I do this, and that. Look at that, everything is made of galvanized steel there, even the wrench. And then 2 tin cables, and a wrench. Okay, there's my electrolyzer. Now for this, I need, where is it? Low heat, or it's a bunch of steel. Okay, yeah, I think it's robust steel for this. Yeah. Okay, so I need 12 plates, and I need to turn them into double plates. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then like that, and like that, and then it's this, that, and then is it a wrench? No. What is this? Wait. Oh, never mind. I need a saw blade. Hold on. I think the saw blade is just like that, and then how much? What is this? Cutter, file, wrench, hammer. Okay. File, then cutter. Perfect. And then this should get me exactly what I need. So like that. Diamond dust and wrench. Excellent. I think I'll put it here actually, and I'll put this like there, I guess. Alright, that's too lazy. Okay. Let me think about this. I'll just put it here for now. Oh my god, I like blocked. I just realized I blocked the stairs with this. I need to restructure. When I redesign this, I will make this much more neat. I'm just kind of like chucking things down everywhere. Oh my god. Okay. How do I want to do this? So I think if I do it like this, I'll end up having to put fuel here, which I think shouldn't be a problem. So like that. Where does it? So items in, items out. Perfect. So I'll just do 2 barrels. I really should just make a bunch of slabs in the buzzsaw, but it's fine. So like that. So I'll put 1 here, 1 here. I'm going to need an Invar burning box. So let me get some... Let me go grab a stack of iron plates so I just have them over here. How is this doing? How much do you got left? Good amount. Just grab a stack. Alright. So I need 2 iron and a nickel to get my Invar. So I'll just use a regular Invar burning box. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Iron, nickel, and then go. And then I need 3 bricks. Oh, and you know what? I also need a copper, or double copper even. 0. Oh my god. You're killing me. Let me just do this. Double copper. Alright. Let me get my plates. 1, come on, 2, 3. And then my double copper. Or just 2 copper, I guess, because it's going to have to be turned into a double anyway. Let this come out naturally. Come on. Come on. There we go. Just being cheap. What is this bronze gear? Oh, I know it's from. It's from one of these over here. There it is. Alright. So, Invar plates. I already have 2 here. So like this, like that, and then a wrench, and I just need to get the double copper plates. So like this, and like that, and, oh, you know what, I'm also going to need some pipes and 2 barrels. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll use this to get the barrels. And I'm going to need some copper, so I'm going to need 1 zinc and some copper, which I'm going to bring this over there actually because I don't really need this on me. So 1 zinc. Oh, actually, no, that's just enough for 1. Shit. Yeah, I'll need to make a couple pipes. But other than that, I think I should be okay. Oh no, I need a hopper as well, but I think I already have everything for that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me get a couple... Get like 1 more zinc, because I don't think I have enough for what I want. Zinc, 1, 1, 2, 3, and I will smash up a bunch more of this. I'll make like 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're close enough. And then I'll do 4 and 2. Yep. And I'll just turn this all into brass. Put the copper in, put the zinc in, light it up. There we go. And also I need 8 woods, whatever they're called, treated woods. To saw. Like that. Takes a little bit. Oh, no, actually it doesn't. Alright, I'm gonna get 8 plates out of that. Alright, let me make the barrels first. So it's like that, that, then hammer, saw. Alright. So that goes there. Then this will just have to go here. And I will, I guess, do that. Let me get the strips of glass and the, whatever the other things are called. The panes of glass, I guess. Or are they new? Oh, here's the strips, but I don't think I have any more panes of glass. Glass slabs I have? I don't know why I have these. Glass panel, glass cover. There we go. I'll just put one here, and yeah, that's fine. I don't really need it to be any more exposed than that. Just put one here. That way it doesn't burn. Oh, I also need to put a hopper there. Get that back. I also should renovate this basement. Great. So I need 2 hoppers, so I need 2 barrels. Whoops. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then I need 6 curved steel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And actually, you know what? While I'm thinking, I should make another stack of steel plates because I'm going to definitely end up using all of that. And this is a good time to demonstrate this. Oh, you know what? It doesn't turn on until I... Or it will not let me access these until I put items in, which is actually a pretty good safety feature. So I'll just turn that on for now. And then I'll fill up the fuel just so it has enough to work with. There we go. Just let that warm up. And then once that engine turns on, I will do that. So I need 6 curved steel plates, and then 4 regular ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that. That. And where is my wrench? And my hammer. Oh, actually, no, I only need 1. I'm an idiot. Whatever. Because I can use the feature of the barrel to just automatically dump its contents, but that's fine. Whatever. Do that. And then put this here. No, not like that. Like that. And let me get the brass. So I need just 1, 2. Okay. Put this here. And I will grab a block of this, just so it has a thing to filter. Really? Like that. And then I will put the slab. There we go. Is this still going on? Yeah, which cobblestone do I have? Oh, it's already full? Oh, cool. I didn't actually realize it did that. I guess I'll just have to make a thing to turn the timer off, but I guess I could just put a stick there. Well, at least it has cobblestone there already. So I'll do this, this, and this. I can make an automatic shut off probably, just for the comparator or whatever, but I'll do it the same way as this. Or, wait, why is it like that? Really? That's annoying. I thought I could reverse that, but it's fine. So yeah, I only need 2. So I need 6 curved plates. And then like this, and hammer, other way around, like that. And where is that? Oops. Do it that way, and then I need my monkey wrench to force items down in. And then I'll just grab like 32 of these, put it in there, and I'll grab however much is left over here. Just chuck it in there. Wait, did I turn off the... Yeah, I did. Oh, is this really going to do the same shit to me? Come on. There you go. I don't know why it's like that. So that is all good. Now I just need to make some extruder things. So I think the one I need right now is a plate. So I need a foil. So I need double steel, which I can certainly afford. And actually, let me go see if the steel maker is warmed up. It is. There we go. So that will start heating that up, and it will start going to town for me. But yeah, so I need my steel from here. I'll make, what do I really want out of this? A plate, probably. Pipes? Do I really want this? Normal pipe. Wait, let me see. Invar fluid pipe, because that's a pipe that you make a fair amount of. Can I do this in a low heat extruder? It doesn't appear so, because all these are 96. No. Brass item pipe? Let's see. Can that be done in a low heat extruder? It absolutely can. And that's a normal pipe. And these are all 16. Yep. Okay, so I guess I'll make plate. I'll make a regular pipe. And what else do I need? Maybe wires? I don't know. I'll make 8 of these just because that's what I have on hand. So, oh, whoops. Let me do that so it's a little cleaner. Okay. File, wire cutter, hammer. Okay. Wire cutter, hammer, and file. Other way around. Or no, it was like that. Okay. So I have 8 of these. So for the foil one, for the extruder. So it's like that, and then on the other side. So that's a plate, which is good. For a pipe, a normal pipe, it is a curved plate, which is like that. Okay. Curved plate. And then it's like this, normal pipe. Cool. And I can just put these in the output, realistically. I'm actually curious, what does this curved plate one, because I might actually want to use that, because it'll save me the trouble of having to like curve the plates myself. Aluminum, aluminum brass. I guess it's just anything that can be used in here. I mean, to be fair, a lot of my uses for curved plates, well, bronze maybe. I don't know. Don't really use a lot of curved plates. Oh, you know what? For valves, I might do this. Yeah, I'll make a curved plate one. Why not? Whoops. So curved plate, I'll do that. And for wires, I'm actually curious. Wire. Red alloy wire. I'm curious if I could do this in the extruder. Yeah, looks like I can actually. Red alloy plate. I just want to make sure I can do it with the way I think I can. Yeah, look at that. That means I won't have to actually heat up the wire mill, which is really, really nice. Okay, so I need extruder, and I want to do the wire, which is rod. Oh, I definitely want to do rods as well. So I'll do 2 rods and then turn one of them into the other one. Fine wire. I don't think I need that. Oh no, I do need fine wire actually. You know what? Do that too. Rod, fine wire. So I have rod, fine wire, and regular wire. And then, what else can I do? Hammer, file, I don't really need that because I can forge most of those. Ingot, no. Tiny pipe, plate, long rod. Ring probably, I do want. Ring, and maybe gear? I'll save one just because I don't, well, yeah, I'll just save one because I don't know what else I might want to do. But for now I need the plate one. So I will do 2 rubber plates, and we can see this in action. I'll just use the glass cover, I guess, for turning it off, of course. That broke on me. And let me request a flint. 1 flint, give me. Oh, let me turn that into regular GregTech flint and steel. And I'll put this saw away. I guess I'll put it in the bottom here. There we go. That's actually pretty decently fast. I could use a dense invar burning box, but I really don't think I'll need it. I'll just turn it off like that. Cool. So that gives me my rubber sheets, and then I can just put them on the lead cables like that, and then I will be able to move everything back one. And that means I can connect the electrolyzer directly. Well, not directly. It'll be moved back one, but that's okay. Move this back one. Ah, I had shit in it. That's okay. Put that there. It's gonna be a little annoying to move that chest or that drawer, but that's fine. Put that here. Or, yeah, that's fine. This way I can actually move the thing back. Let me just organize my inventory a little bit. Put that here, those there, don't need that. Put this, wait, oh, yeah, it's fine. Like that. And, okay, now I can do this. Of course I didn't end up grabbing the barrel. Or, hold on. Put that there. A bunch of this stuff I can just turn into its refined version anyway. There's the barrel. Okay, hold on. This is getting a little ridiculous. Stop. There we go. Alright. What else can I do? Cobaltite, I can definitely do. I can do copper. I can do bromargyrite. Oh, way more bromargyrite. There we go. Pick that up. I think that should be everything. Spherolite, put that there. Spherolite, chromite, whatever. The rest of this I'll just throw back in here for now. Alright. Actually I can take this out. I don't really need this here, because I can just replace the floor. The only reason I had it there is to block the items from going down. Where's my electrolyzer? There it is. So items in top, items out left? Wait, what? Items in top, items out left. Oh, right auto, okay. And then fluids out left. Okay, because I'm probably gonna put like a wooden, like a really tiny wooden fluid pipe on the side of it, and then just void whatever comes out, because I really don't need most of what comes out of this. Like if I look at Cassiterra, I think oxygen comes out of that, and I don't care. I don't want it. Yeah, I'll just do that. Cassiterite dust, tin dust. Okay. So I will hook that in. And anyway, the reason I needed the tin anyway from the Cassiterite is to get started with more bronze for the acid process, because they need a mixer. Yeah, and mixers need bronze machine casings. It's not a huge amount of bronze, but I think it's probably more than I have in tin, so that's what I'm going to be working on next. But I think, let me see how much time I've been recording. Yeah, I think I'll cut it here, and I'll come back and have some of my tin turn into Cassiterite. It's just going to be, you know, running off this. There's not anything crazy happening. I'm just going to hook up the wire and run it. And then I'll start making the mixers, and I will maybe start using this space here for acids. And then, you know, we'll see what happens next. So I will see you guys next time.